In this video, I'll be asking foreigners what's really surprised them about the UK, what's been their biggest culture shock. Stick around to find out so you know not to make these mistakes. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Leticia.
And where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
What's been your biggest culture shock of the UK so far?
Maybe just how dirty the tube is. Because the tube in Istanbul is pretty clean and modern. Here it's old and, well, I feel like you know what happens on the tube here.
Have you seen there's a video of a guy urinating on the tube?
We were just talking about that this morning, yeah. Welcome to London. Yeah.
Actually disgusting.
That was disgusting, yeah. So we're never gonna sit on the seats in the Northern Line ever again after seeing that.
I'm here with your name?
Natalia.
And where are you from?
Lithuania.
Nice. And what brings you to the UK?
Actually, just one-way tickets. Like one day, I decide I don't have nothing to lose. So I bought one-way ticket and I came here. I didn't have nothing. I have just my backpack and that's it. And this is how my journey started.
And how long have you been here now?
10 years.
Wow. Amazing. Okay. And what's been your biggest culture shock of the UK?
But it's one thing tea with milk. It's like, what on earth? But you know what? No, I love it.
Firstly, is it a criminal act to add milk to your tea? Does it ruin the flavour? Well, no, it does not. And don't put milk in your green tea, don't put milk in your herbal tea, such as peppermint. Nasty. That is certainly the act of a criminally insane person. So hopefully that has dispelled a few myths. Hopefully that's answered a few questions and saved 1 or 2 divorces.
I have every evening and I'm enjoying to the bits,
Wow, so you've been converted into a British person.
I'm not saying that, but it's more just what you doing? Tea and milk, it just doesn't work, but yeah.
So is tea with milk not a thing in Lithuania?
No. Even now my mom is like, what are you doing? No.
How do they have their tea in Lithuania?
Well, we actually have loads of, herbal tea. So literally that's it. Herbs in the cup and sugar, honey. That's it.
And any final comments about British people of the UK?
They are beautiful people like everyone else.
Right, I'm here with...
Prachi.
And where are you from?
I'm from India, Jaipur.
And what brings you to the UK? How come you're in the UK?
I came here for uni and then I moved to London for work.
Nice. Where did you study at university?
I went to University of Leeds.
Oh, nice.
And now I work in finance.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic. And what's been the biggest culture shock of your time in the UK or the UK in general, even from when you first arrived or up till now?
I think the biggest culture shock was the drinking culture. There's people drink here so much more than back home, and everyone goes out to pub almost every day, which is obviously quite different. So I guess that was the biggest culture shock.
What's the drinking culture like in India? Where are you from in India, first of all?
I'm from the northwest, so Jaipur, which is a really touristy place.
Okay.
And my family doesn't drink as much, so it's quite different for me.
So was your first time, I guess, properly drinking when you came here as a student in Leeds?
It was, yeah. We went on quite a few night outs during Freshers Week, so it was really.
And how did you find that, seeing all the drunk people and I guess maybe being drunk yourself?
I mean, I was drunk myself, so I didn't really feel anything. I felt like I was just part of it, so it was really fun.
What's the craziest things you kind of seen in the UK when people are drunk?
Oh, you see all sorts of crazy things. I think people get in fights all the time.
Yo.
Which is a bit scary, especially in clubs and stuff. But yeah, I think fights would be the biggest thing.
My name is Leon.
And where are you from?
Australia.
Nice. And what brings you to the UK?
I just wanted a different change. I've been here for nearly 5 years. I started in London. I was here for 6 months and then I moved to Brighton and I stayed in Brighton.
And what do you do in the UK?
I work at a hostel and I work at an English school as an activity leader for kids.
Oh, that sounds really fun.
Yeah.
And what's been your biggest culture shock of the UK?
When I went to Brighton on a holiday and I went to a hostel, after a couple of days they're like, do you want to work at the hostel? And I haven't left since the hostel. I haven't left.
So what about in Brighton? Brighton's very different to London. Anything that's very unique or particular to you about Brighton?
In my opinion, I think Brighton is the best city to live in England.
Yes, mate! Nice, mate!
Just because it has everything that London has, it's all walking distance. It's just very easy to meet people and very easy to meet up with your friends because it's such a small city. But the good thing about it, it's very close to London. So if you want to go explore London, it's an hour on the train. So I think it has the best of both worlds.
And any final comments about Brits or the UK?
Yeah, just please join back the Europe Union so I can live here longer, hopefully.
What's been the biggest culture shock of the UK so far?
I think
the men using sweets every day.
Sweet? Oh, suits.
Suits.
Yeah,
suits. We
suits.
see a
Okay.
lot of men with suits.
And many have asked, are you a Kingsman? You decide.
And I think the driver is something that it's very strange to be on the other side
Yes.
of the car, drive on the other side.
I'm here with your name
Maddalena,
and where are you from?
Italy.
Nice. And how many times have you been in the UK?
Like 10 times, I think. I was studying here in October 2024 and I went to an international school in Highgate. In 2019, I went to Canterbury for a trip with the school and it was really, really nice. And I was staying with a family and I had the best time of my life there. It was amazing, yeah.
And what's the biggest culture shock to you about the UK?
Oh, I don't really know because I'm from Italy, so it's in Europe, so it's not that different. But I think maybe the pub culture, because we don't have that. Like, just people go to the pub like all of the time, every day, and also the clubs, honestly, because we don't have those kind of clubs in Italy, especially where I live. So that was a little bit of a shock.
Really? Clubs aren't a thing in Italy, not even like in Rome?
Yeah, of course, but no these kind of clubs like in Mayfair.
Okay.
You know, it's a little bit strange, Mayfair clubs.
And what's so different about them to you?
We have big discos and you pay like €12 to get in, but you can get in for free here in London because you are a girl, you know, and you just need a promoter and that's it. So it's a little bit different, but it's cool, it's cool. But also the prices are crazy here. For a table it's too much and the drinks are so expensive here. Just for a gin and tonics it's like £15, so it's crazy.
Yeah, that's a great way to go broke on a night out.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And any final comments about British people in the UK?
Just be nice and that's it.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I'm here with your name?
Aaliyah.
And where are you from?
I'm from Maryland.
To the USA?
Yes.
Okay. What's been the biggest UK culture shock so far?
Probably the trash on the ground, just in the streets. And a lot of smokers, a lot of cigarettes everywhere.
You probably be a lot tidier. What's Maryland like?
It's nice.
In terms of cleanliness, do you see as much trash or?
No.
No?
And it's pretty boring there.
So if anyone went to Maryland, what would you recommend they should do?
Go to Columbia Mall. There's a science museum in Baltimore. There's some good restaurants in DC. Lots of things to do there.
Yes. And what's been a highlight of your time in the UK so far?
I had tea this morning with my mom. It was at the Orangery at Kensington Palace,
Okay.
and it was so good.
What kind of tea was it?
I had mint tea. It was the whole thing. There was like scones and sandwiches and everything.
Okay. Tea with milk or without milk?
Without milk, with sugar.
So then there's a whole thing where Brits like to have tea with milk.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it.
No.
No.
You're absolutely tea without milk.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Any final comments? How have you found British people to be?
Pretty nice. Actually, I didn't expect them to be nice, but they've been nice to me.
What kind of ways have they been nice to you?
Just polite. You know, if I ask for directions, they'll tell me where to go.
All right, I'm here with
Orlando.
And where are you from?
New Zealand.
Nice. What's been the biggest UK culture shock to you of your time here?
Probably how international it is. I think New Zealand's very international as well, but I think you get like an even bigger variety of people here. So it's quite nice to sort of explore different, explore, understand and meet different people, right?
And any final comments about British people in the UK?
I'd like to see more of the UK. Yeah, I'd like to see more of the UK. I'm going to Liverpool tomorrow, so hopefully it'll be fun.
Nice. Hope you have a great time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here with
Ella, Louisa.
And where are you from?
We're from Texas. Texas.
What brings you to the UK?
We have family here. They live in London and then they came to visit me, so I decided to meet them up here.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's been your biggest UK culture shock so far?
Like the roads are so small. It feels like we're just gonna hit every single car. Yeah.
What's the road sizes like where you guys are from?
Oh my gosh, huge. And all the cars are huge, like way bigger too. So it's definitely a little more spread out from where we're from.
What's like the biggest takeaway that you think you'll have from your time spending in the UK?
I think just across all of Europe is like taking everything in a little bit more. In the US, it's like very like go culture, and like you don't really get to like stop and enjoy a lot of it. So I think definitely with all of Europe, I'm definitely like slowing down a little bit more and enjoying a lot more of what there is here, which is
good.
Yeah.
I think just like taking everything in. I mean, it's so much different than Texas, obviously. And just taking everything in and really like understanding how different things work here than in the United States.
I haven't really done a whole lot of it like traveling around the UK, but I love it a lot. So
Yeah. Same thing, me too. I love London, the UK.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm here with
Alex.
Where are you from?
Switzerland, Germany, the US.
And what's the biggest culture shock for you in the UK aside from the weather?
I would say like, going to the pub and stuff, and like I see people like hanging out at the pub in the middle of the day, which I find quite surprising like compared to Switzerland.
What do you think about that? See people just hanging out in the middle of the day, drinking at pubs.
It's cool. At the beginning, I was a bit surprised, but now I kind of feed into it. Like you'll catch me at the pub at LSE sometimes during the day, like if it's not too intense.
Nice.
I think it's cool.
Any final comments about the UK?
I think it's a good place to go. I think if you have the means to live relatively comfortably and in an area that's like safe, I could recommend it. Yeah, I think it's good.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Marcela.
Jesus.
Nice. Where are you from?
Mexico.
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 Nice. What's been your biggest UK culture shock so far?
Okay, I think that the traffic, and so it's like kind of difficult to find the way. Yeah.
Where in Mexico are you from?
Sonora.
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 What's the traffic like there?
Very light.
Yeah?
Very light. Yeah.
Interesting.
There are little cars. Yeah.
Where in Mexico is that?
It's in the north. We are in the border with the USA.
What have you loved about the UK so far the most?
The city in general, maybe the buildings.
The architecture is very nice. The people are very warm too. The food is different, but I like it too, and I love football. So here is like the perfect place to be a fan of football. Yeah.
All right, any final comments about the UK?
It's very beautiful. Come to visit UK. The people are warm too. The food is difficult to find the tailor, but it's okay. And it's very, very windy here. Very windy.
You come on a windy day, yeah.
It's very windy, yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm here with your name?
Giuseppe.
And where are you from?
Italy.
Italy. And what's been the most surprising thing to you about the UK? Your biggest culture shock?
Buckingham Palace and the guards of police walking.
The guards on horses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is very
shocking.
See, yeah.
Why is that shocking?
Because they are more composed and the outfit.
Okay. Any final comments about the UK or British people?
The British people, for me, as cold.
Cold?
Are cold because less friendly than Italy.
Hello, madam. I want to give you some free cash. No catch?
How so?
In Italy, every people are welcome in every place. In UK, I not see this.
Hi everyone, my name is Korede and I'm embarking on an exciting challenge going from 6,000 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. I need your help to achieve this. I am a YouTuber, I make great exciting videos, traveling, asking people about hot topics. You can check out my videos, subscribe, follow, share and like. Let's hit this target of 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. Together we can do this. Let the internet unite and let's make this happen.